Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay, Leo? Leo. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick, okay? Okay, Leo. Wow. Let's see what's going on for you guys here, okay? Three of Swords. Why? Three of Pentacles. You know, some of you, there's a healing process that's been taking place for quite some time. I feel like blah, blah, blah. That's annoying. It's annoying to hear. It's annoying to see the Three of Swords come out in a reading. But there's something very interesting. I feel like there is something here that you're doing. If you're in this Three of Swords energy, there is something that's going to come to you that you're going to do. An idea that's going to come to you, an inspiration that's going to come to you. There's something here that you are now understanding, because you have the Three of Swords and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is like taking all of this heartache, all of this pain, three, and then using it, this three, using it to make something of yourself. This is like, you know, mind, body, and spirit, you know, that you have healed, that you have restored, that you have resurrected. And now you're going to use this new resurrected you, mind, body, and spirit, to create, to do something. You're really channeling your pain into something, channeling your trauma into something. And while you're even doing this, you may feel very drained. You may feel very exhausted. You know, and there is something here looking back at past memories, and you know, the things that have happened to you, the things that you're healing from, they don't necessarily need to relate to what it is that you're doing in any way. You know, it's energy, and you can use that energy for anything. There is a time to act and there's a time not to act. And you're being called to act, to work on something. You're being called to rest, to heal, to think about things, to receive downloads, to see things from multiple perspectives. I knew Hangman was here. Yeah. To see things from different perspectives here and to manifest, to bring about a change. Some of you had to completely and totally start over in your life. You have the Seven of Pentacles here, and then you have the Page of Cups here. It was like there was a little chance and you didn't know, where is this little chance going to go? What is going to happen here? You were not given much to go on, but you knew you couldn't stay where you were. And this is something that, it's like for a lot of you, you feel like it's been a long time coming. It has. You know, you have the Two of Wands. So there is a whole world that you see now that's available. For some of you, it was like there was a particular outcome. Look, you have Judgment. I'm telling you, you're being resurrected, okay? So you need to know this. You're being resurrected. You're taking something and you're turning it into something else. That's what you're doing. But you're doing that with your soul, with who you are. And some of you, it's like you had a certain outcome that you wanted for your life, that you pictured, that you imagined. And you're learning that that's not possible. There is something here that's done with, and that's just it, and it needs to be completely and totally done. And this is past relationships. This could be people in your family. This could be friendships. This could be the way that you work. This with the way you think about money, everything. There's a lot. It's like multiple areas of your life all at once, of course. You know, you have the Devil here with Temperance. The Devil, of course, is in reverse. You know, there's something here about you did not see in the past before. You didn't see when things were toxic. You didn't see it. And now you see it. And there's something here about saying, hey, I'm not just going to take this toxic water and water it down. You know, no, I'm not going to do that. I am going to dig a new well of water. It's like you're seeing that it's like everything that didn't work out for you, it's because something better was meant to work out for you. Every person that broke your heart, it's because, you know what? There was somebody better out there for you. There is someone better out there for you. You're starting to see it as this way. As, oh, this is energy that I now have awakened in me, you know? And now I get to use this energy any way that I want to. And I'm going to use this to create a beautiful life for myself. You have the Six of Wands. There is something about you being seen. There is quick communication here. And there is something here about someone helping you, someone in family helping you, so a relative that could be helping you out that's coming forward. And I don't feel it as not much as, you know, it could be helping you out. It could be investing in you. It could be wanting to work with you, collaborate with you. Sharing knowledge, exchanging of services. There is something here where you're going to do something. And somebody has chosen you because they're seeing you. You're standing out and they want to offer you something. And then a lot of changes are going to take place because of this thing, leaving a lot of things behind. But you're going towards a lot of happiness and a new beginning for yourself. So, putting all this back, let's see. Justice. There is something about allowing yourself to be seen. There is a particular point after this judgment that you're going to let yourself be seen, and there's some kind of justice that's going to take place because of that. What the heck? We have the Sun and the Fool. I'm not surprised at all. Wow. This is going to lead to a lot of happiness for you. Look at this. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Hermit here. There's something here that you're destined to do, okay? There could be a person that's coming forward. It could be a Virgo person. It could be another Leo here. You have Libra. You could say Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could say Sagittarius as well, okay? So we're going to see when we clarify this, but there is something here about you choosing to go in a direction of some kind of a industry. There could be something here where you have an opportunity to share something that you do. It could be as simple as a conversation. You just feel compelled to tell somebody something. It comes up in conversation here because there's something here that's been kept quiet that's not going to be kept quiet anymore. And this is an opportunity within you to tell your story. And there is a lot of, for you being seen, for you gaining some kind of attention, there is a lot that's going to happen because of this. So, here, you know what? Actually, I want to do this deck. Okay, so I'm going to, way too many cards. I mean, action is on top. This is karma underneath it. Karma, justice, divine feminine. It's too many. I'm not taking it. All the rest of them are turned to the back. I can't see them. So, we're gonna, there's something happening here. Could be an explosion of just goodness, of joy, of finally good things happening for you. It's like you just become seen so quickly. You know, you just think, oh, you know, maybe I'll just put this here. You know, and then it just like takes off like crazy. So, I mean, yeah, that's this energy here. So we'll see. We're gonna clarify. So I'm gonna get a couple oracle cards and then I'm gonna clarify with the tarot. Okay. So, okay, Leo. If you want to like or subscribe, I would appreciate it, okay? So here we go. Let's see. trust divine timing. Some of you are like, when is this going to happen already? When is this going to happen already? When is this going to happen already? You know, it's like, hey, I've healed everything. I've done so much self-care. Whoa. It's like I've made every kind of hair mask I can make. You know, there's just this kind of energy of like, okay, how many times do I have to, you know, watch Dirty Dancing? I'm ready. Let's do this here. Release, surrender, purge. Rebirth, winter. You always get this card. You always get this card. I said resurrection. This is a resurrection. Yeah, you're getting the rebirth. This is in the row of judgment. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. There's something here that you know, if things keep coming back to mind, coming back to mind, maybe you need to see it in a different way. Spirit is trying to show you something in a different way, to see something on a larger scale. Because some of you are getting very upset and very judgmental about yourself and where you are in your life. And Spirit is like, wait a minute here. You know, every winter, the sun dies and then is reborn. That's exactly what you have done. You have autumn and harvest. You know, we do have Libra and Virgo here. So there could be something significant that has happened during Libra or Virgo, this past Libra Virgo season from September into October here. You have third eye. Really, that's end of August too. There's something here, excuse me, that clarity. Yeah, you have the sun. The sun is coming out. It's time for you to have a harvest. Because this, I guess this is like an orb, droplet of water. The orb is saying rebirth. And then now here the orb is saying harvest. So that's a change that's happening here. A lot of you, it's like, you know, there are things that you know. Very psychic at this time. Getting a lot of downloads at this time. Not taking action necessarily. Which is why you have the stones here. It's very difficult to walk on these stones, okay? I went to Croatia and it's absolutely beautiful. The beaches are beautiful, but the beach that I went to had these rocks. It makes the water amazingly clear. It's gorgeous. But I didn't know this and I didn't have these water shoes. And it was like, yeah, I'm not walking anywhere. You know? Try to step on these stones with just the littlest bit of water and you're done for. That's danger. Ow, that's really going to hurt, you know? So there's something here about knowing when the time is right to move forward, having the answers before you get to something, get to some kind of a point here. There is something here that you're being shown, that you're putting to action, that you're putting to practice and creating. So it's like your only action, this is telling me you don't need to be walking around doing stuff here. And this is the, you know, hangman as well. It's kind of like when you're finished with this collaboration, when you're finished with whatever it is that you're working on here, with turning this heartache into something, you know, channel it. And then there's going to be a time, you know, and it's like you're going to know what the right time is. The answers are within you. You know, the overall energy is the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. So this is like, you don't need answers from anyone else. You don't need insight from anyone else. You know what it is that you're doing. And anything that you do need to get from someone else, you're going to have you're going to know. You know? Let's see the Three of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. This is the energy saying, you know, is there someone here, a situation where you're brokenhearted, and do you keep putting a log on the fire of bringing that alive, right? It's like you're feeding the wolf here of something that broke your heart before. if something already broke your heart and it's not here doing anything to change that, then do we need to be looking into that still? There's something here about what are you going to do with this energy? But a lot of you, I feel like, are, you know, looking back on things and seeing things in a different capacity and now putting it to use, because the Page of Swords, he's up here learning how to use the sword because he wants to be proficient in using this sword. And you know what? In the beginning, you know, he broke up with someone, he was devastated, and he climbed to the top of this mountain so he could spy on her and see what it is that she was doing, you know. But then there's a guy who lives up there who's a master swordsman, and he decided to start teaching this kid how to use the sword. And so now this person has become interested in this. And so instead of putting energy into this heartache, they're going to put energy into bettering themselves, into something that they care about, into some kind of an inspiration here. And so that's what it is that you're doing at this time. There may be a person who's pulling on your energy. Okay, because you have the Tower and you have the Empress here. So you have sudden success here. And when that happens, there's a lot of people that want to come back and try to rekindle things. And this doesn't mean that this is your person necessarily, right? So let's see about this. Let's see about this Three of Pentacles. For a lot of you, I feel like there is a person who's never going to let you go. They're never going to stop looking into, you know, but they have never really offered you a genuine relationship in any way. You know, they have offered you stringing you along, and, you know, they'll be present when they feel like it, you know, but they haven't really offered you something here. And that's not going to change. You are changing, and that's why your life is changing. That's what this, look, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands twice now. So you're going to be seen, and he's the only one up here on this horse. So he's going to be seen. Nobody else is going to be seen. And it's like, don't get in your head and talk yourself out of something that you feel divinely pulled to do. Because, you know, he's a soldier that went to war. And there's a lot of soldiers that go to war. And so that doesn't mean that he should not be celebrated, right? So it's like, you don't want to talk it. Well, there's a lot of people that do this. There's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of, you know, that doesn't mean that you can't do it too. And nobody's going to do it the way that you do it, uniquely you. You know, there's something here that it's like, you know, realizing that what you care about matters. What you want out of life matters. Queen of Cups is Nine of Cups. Looking, sitting with emotions, you're learning how to say, see your life as fulfilling. You're learning how to say, you know, things that didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. Well, that's okay, because now I'm just going to wish, I'm going to change this wish. I'm going to change what it is that I want. I'm going to change what I've been naming as love, because what I experienced before, that wasn't love. That was lust, that was infatuation, that was someone taking advantage of me, that was me ignoring how I really felt and giving everything to somebody who gave nothing back. You know, there's something here about, okay, that was me not trusting that I'm worthy of love and that somebody else can actually show up for me. So I always chose people that weren't going to show up. There's something here that you're recognizing, and you're celebrating your own self where you're at right now, and you don't need anything to validate that celebration. This is you realizing that there's nothing that you cannot be or do or have, and you're making this wish, and when you ask, it is given. So this is why you're seeing this orb that says rebirth, and then you're seeing the orb that says harvest. Because you're asking it as being given. Let's see Hangman. Wheel of Fortune. You know, and you have, Wheel of Fortune with the King of Wands. I didn't even know there was two out here. So now there is something here about divine timing here. Trust divine timing. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune with this King of Wands. So it's like, you know when it's time to act. You're going to know. You're going to feel this. Something is almost finished, and this is when it's time. It's not time now. You need to finish what it is that you're doing. Okay. But this is saying it is your time now. Aries season, probably coinciding with this solar eclipse. Yeah. Let's see the Two of Wands. Three of Wands. And you have Justice. So things are progressing here. And there's something here about seeing things at a broader view, and then, okay, it's time to act now. You had the Hanged Man. I mean, in reverse. So Three of Swords. There's something here about once it's time to act, maybe you're going to want to hold back longer. I feel this energy of being antsy and ready to move forward with things. You're seeing things that are going to happen, that are happening for you. You know, there's something that you really care about that you have visualized, and this is what's going to happen, and you know it. And then you're getting so excited. And then when the time has actually come for things to start to happen, there's fear. There's a little bit of a reminder of, oh yeah, remember the last time you opened your heart, you got hurt. So wait a minute here. I don't know about this. Because the Three of Wands talks about waiting. It's time to move forward now. The ships are here. You need to go. And they're still standing there waiting. Like, oh no, I need to plan things. You know, I need to get everything in order. And it's like, you've been waiting for this moment, and then it comes and you don't want to go. I feel like with the Hangman being in reverse, you're going to go. You're going to do this. You're going to move forward, but you're going to feel the fear, and you're going to do it anyways. That's what it is. That's the message. That's it. Okay, let's see. So let's see Judgment now. You have the King of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. Somebody coming forth to tell you how they feel. This is someone realizing how they feel with this Hermit. Because the Hermit steps away, they go within, they understand how they feel, and then they have the Ace of Swords. They have the intention of coming forward to say something. And then you have the Ace of Cups. This is mastery of, you know, your emotions and coming forward with stable energy, stable, secure in yourself and your self-confidence coming forth. So there's something here that within you, you know, you're going to, it's almost like you're afraid, but then once you get out, like, go for it, you're not going to be afraid anymore. This is Mina from Sing energy. And, you know, if you've seen the movie Sing with, you know, Matthew McConaughey, other people, I don't know. So, you know, they're cartoon characters. He's a koala, she's an elephant. And she's afraid. And he tells her, just start singing. Once you start singing, you're not going to be scared anymore. And she's looking at him like, yeah, no, I think I'm still going to be scared. But she goes out there eventually, very reluctant, but she does it. And she starts singing. And then there you go. And nobody else can tell that she's nervous. You know what I mean? It's like, what? This reminds me of, I had to do a speech for, I used to be a teacher and at a daycare, and I had to do a training, and I was so terrified, nervous. For like 200 people or something. I was like shaking. I almost didn't go out there and do it. And then when I was done, I was like, oh my God, thank God, I was so nervous. And everyone was like, you did such a great job. We had no idea that you were scared. Like, you did not look nervous at all. And I was like, thanks for being nice. They were like, no, seriously. And everyone kept saying it. And I was like, wow, well, I felt insanely nervous. So this is like reminding me of that. And then it's like, I wanted to do the training too. Like, I volunteered to do. So it's like the weirdest things that you care about so much that you can be afraid of. But it's not going to stop you with this Chariot. This could be a person that, you meet and has feelings for you. Chariot. They could be a water sign. You got a lot of water here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Especially Cancer. This could be when you're going somewhere. You're in between this. You're in between that. And this is when you meet this particular person. And then things start happening very quickly for you. You have the Five of Pentacles here. You have the Queen of Wands. It's like you've been left out in the cold in your life. And there is some kind of justice here that is coming to you. It's like you have been left out in the cold, and you're starting to embrace, because the Queen of Wands is ostracized. She is the queen that, she lives, she's very mysterious. She has this energetic pull. People are just so drawn to her, but at the same time, they almost see her as not real. It's like the witch that everybody is so fascinated by, but also a little scared of, and like you want to be her best friend, but nobody can go talk to, the she's the Queen of Wands. You know what I mean? So there is this loneliness being at the top, she stands out, and she has embraced standing out. That's why she has the black cat here. So, and sunflowers tower over anything else in a garden. So this is like, you have to stand out. You're going to have to. That's just who you are. You're going to try to hide, please. We can see you. You know what I mean? It's like a lion that's trying to hide behind, a little stone. Or like a tree in like the cartoon. And it's like, you're sticking out. We can see you. Like, you're not a mouse. You're a lion. So there is something here about being left out, and you're embracing it. The way you're turning your heartache into an opportunity, a blessing. You're turning here where you have been ostracized, where you have been, you had no one, all of these things that have happened to you in your life and your story here. You're turning this into triumph. And, this is your justice here. The universe is showing you that all of those people that, wronged you and did all of these things to you, it's like, you see in movies where it's like you see these people and they're like, what is that movie that's showing me, like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen? Is it It Takes Two? And like her stepmom, and they like trick her and she falls in mud, and they catch her and they show the dad, like, she's like, I'm just gonna ship you off to boarding school, you little brat. And she's like, you're clear as glass. And she spits stuff in her drink. And it's like, yeah, you see they see their enemy pain, that, that she ends up, I don't know what happens to her. It's a kid movie, but you know what I mean? Something happens to her. This is not that. You're not going to see that. But you are going to see yourself rise. That's what this is. They are going to see, people are going to be looking up from you, looking up at you. You're going to shine. That's going to happen. Yeah. And they're going to see it. You know they'll see it. They'll see you. They'll hear about it. You know it. You won't be there to witness it. You won't see their face. You know, it's like a small part of you maybe would love to be a fly on the wall. But really, no. Honestly, you moved on. You're moving on. And it's like if you're in that situation here, this Three of Swords now, you're going to move on from this. This will pass. Oh, yeah, this is going to pass. And you're going to be glad that it did. You're going to be so glad at all of those people that turned you down, you know, that said that you couldn't do it, that didn't believe in you, you know, because it made you who you are now, you know. Let's see. What the heck? Okay, a lot of cards came out, and the Four of Wands is the only one that turned over. Put these back. And the Ace of Swords. There's a commitment. You've been praying for something, and it's going to shock you that this is going to happen. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of stability, a lot of truth, a lot of justice. This is screaming poetic justice. That's what this is screaming. Big time. Big time. What the heck? Six of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ace of Wands. You could be in a situation here where you know, like everybody around you, there could be offers coming in. There's people around you. There's a lot of situations where it's not even. It's not even give and take. It's not, you know, you're not getting any kind of reciprocity. Nobody is valuing you, you know, and you're just having to pull away like the High Priestess does and rely on yourself and your intuition and believe that there are no limits here. And this is how this opportunity is coming forth for you with this Ace of Wands. It's not going to be through other people. It's going to be through yourself and through divine impulses that the divine is giving to you to move forward. And it could have to do with a Pisces person. And maybe there are people, a group of people that are, you know, just not genuine. And you pulled away from this person, but there is a couple of those people that are genuine, you know, and you feel it, you can tell, you know, and there could be an opportunity for a love interest with one of those people, but you had to get away from the ones that were taking advantage, that were pulling on your energy here. And so it's like, you know, there could be an opportunity for something to happen with that kind of a really beautiful situation here. You know, you have a strict policy to not allow the drama anymore. You're not going to go towards the drama anymore because you're moving on. You're going to your paradise. So you can't go back into drama. Okay, well, I'm going to just distance myself. Well, that doesn't really work because it's like you're above all of that now. So you can't go back to that. You can't do that. And that's the thing, is you have the Moon and then you have this King of Swords here. So you have something here. There is something here that is for you that you don't know yet. And you're not supposed to know it yet because you're going to find it on your journey. Solitude. You're being pulled away at this time to finish something, to see something through, to, you know, there's going to come a time where this solitude is going to change, but you're going to allow the universe to guide you through this. Obstacles and challenges. The waiting game. Yeah, a lot of people feel like you're stuck in a waiting game, like it's been nothing but obstacles and challenges, nothing but obstacles and challenges. But I feel like it's like whenever you're trying to go forward with something that you're not supposed to go forward on, it's an obstacle or a challenge. And this is because you're supposed to wait. This is because you're supposed to be actually not waiting. This is because you're doing something. You're resting, you're doing self-care, you're looking from a fresh, different perspective at things. Information is coming to you from the divine. You're working on something that is you're meant to do. And that's why you have this wisdom card here. There's going to be a time very soon where you're going to be pulled to go out and share this inner wisdom that you have. Okay? And it's close, but it's not yet. And any person that has kept you in this waiting game, waiting, no, I don't have time for you. I don't have time for that. You can't come back in now, because it's like once you're out here, then people want to come in with this hope. And it's like, no, where were you all this time? Now you want to show up. Get out of here. Are you kidding me right now? You know, this is the star. This is a wish fulfillment here. And this wish fulfillment is for you. Yeah, rest and rejuvenate. And then you have spiritual union. So there is something really amazing happening here for you. Something really amazing that's coming in for you, and it's not meant for other people. And so Spirit wants to also show you, okay, during all this time when you're facing all these obstacles and challenges, you know, when you're waiting around for this person here, when you're on your own, right? When you're doing this, where are these people? Where are they? They're not there. Because they're not genuine. And that's just that. You went through and you did the healing work. You did the spiritual work that you needed to do. And this is the reason that you're getting this wish fulfillment, this success that you can share, okay? This financial increase. This is a major financial increase. You are attracting phenomenal wealth. You're changing your life. You're changing your social status here. You are resurrecting yourself. That's what you're doing here. And if you make moves, if things happen too early, you're going to try to take people with you that you can't. Because they didn't resurrect themselves. They didn't do the work. And anything that you gain will just be depleted and be back to nothing. And that's not going to happen, because that's not your destiny. That's not what you're meant for. You're meant for this beautiful, equal give and take kind of love. That's what you're meant for. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to stand out and be very successful. So that's what's going to happen. And everybody else who doubted you, who put you down, they're going to watch. They're going to watch all of this unfold. Wow. Enthusiasm, optimism, flirtation. Wow. Oh, inspiration. Wait a minute. Here's flirtation. Oh my gosh. Okay. Love, generosity, birth. Shut up. Okay. You know, it says affair on this card. If you read the meaning of the card, it means love. It means love, like you want to fall in love. That's what it means. Okay, this generosity card, you're going to fall in love with someone who is actually going to be there for you, who's going to fill your cup, who is going to participate in this love. You know, they know what it is to go through loss here. You're going to feel this third eye. You're going to know what is right for you. This is a person who's also gone through a rebirth. This is a situation that is blessed by the divine. That divine timing is bringing all of this together. Spirit wants you to rest and get ready. Because birth, you're about to give birth to a whole new opportunity. Here's the thing. And here's the thing. This could actually be a family that you're going to have with this person. But for a lot of you, it's not just that. Doesn't have to be that if that's, not in a place of your life or that's what you're wanting here. This is like talking about you're giving birth here to a whole new social status. And this is why it has taken this time. That's why there was the time of the solitude. Because just like when you give birth, when a woman, is pregnant, when she conceives, it takes 9 months for this baby to form. And for then this new, completely new, this is why it's the resurrected, okay? It's not the same as before. That's why we have this rebirth here. Rebirth, come on. Because it's not going to be nothing like what was before. Before you had kids, and then after you have kids, it's a totally different world, okay? The world is not the same, the entire world. And it takes 9 months for that change. That's what needs to happen. There needs to be 9 months of what? Of solitude. You're just sitting at home. You're just eating. And you eat and you eat and you sleep and you can't sleep. And you know what I mean? Like whatever happens. I don't know. And so this is, everything is getting ready. You're preparing, but it's not here yet. And there is a reason for this. There is a very important reason, and it needs to happen that way. And there is something here about, you're having a rebirth. So your life is not going to be the same as it was before. And you have been in this gestation period, in this pregnant period. And, it could have been months, could have been years for some of you. Doesn't matter. It's like, depends on what you're giving birth to, right? Elephants are pregnant for like 2 years or something. So it's like, well, how monumental is this change in your life? Really doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's going to be great. Whatever it is, it's going to be a whole new world. That's what you're giving birth to here. This new success, because it's like a lot of you, there's people that you wanted to take with you. You can't take them with you. You can't. That's it. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. So it's like, hey, remember when we were down there in that hole, I was trying to get you to climb out. All you did was pull me deeper and deeper. And you know what? Now I'm out. And they're like, hey, you really leaving? Come back. And you're like, you know what? I will tie you a rope to this tree. And you can pull yourself out when you're ready, but I'm gone. I gotta go. I can't do it. I really can't. They have their own spirit guides. They have their own people that can help them, But there is something here about you're going to be able to give back. You're going to be able to help other people as well. You're going to be able to have such phenomenal wealth that you're going to be able to live this life of your dreams and help others as well, and continue to build and grow more and more. So you enjoy your life more. You do what you love more. You inspire others with your inspiration, optimism, and enthusiasm more and more and more. And you obtain more and more wealth so you can give a little more. And this is going to keep building and growing and building and growing because now you're investing in things that invest back in you. It's a smart investment. In all of your relationships, this is being reflected because with money, it's a relationship too, Wow. Okay, so you have Cancer, you have Leo. Leo again, could be another Leo. You have Pisces, Sagittarius. Could be one of those signs, doesn't have to be. Wow. This is phenomenal, Leo. This is so amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. Thank you so much. And if you want to like or subscribe, I will greatly appreciate it. Okay. Also, I have a book that's called One Light. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, it's in the description. Okay. Also, I have a TikTok and I post on there daily. So if you're interested, it's called Sicilian Rose Tarot. Everything's in the description. Did I do it? No. Okay. Oh, I have to. Why is this here? Okay, sorry.